Hey, what's up, Subaru lovers? Hey, look, I just want to talk to you about a few things. I just got off work and there were some things on my mind about our new Subarus. Now, one of them was my warning sticker when people get in. If y'all can read that, I know it says ATV, but listen, it's a Subaru. You can literally, you could take it anywhere. And so y'all read that and just know that, that's my wife. It's all good. Actually, my wife is way better looking than that, to be honest. And there you go. Blah. But I just want to make a quick video about a few things about this new Subaru engine. Now, we all know this engine's a little bit bigger, for 2022 and 2023. You can get on YouTube and, Flat Iron Tuning. They did this engine right here with no mods whatsoever. No mods at all. Like factory stock. Now, I know you see this one. It has some mods on it. But I just want y'all to know they were getting 260 all-wheel horsepower, which is crazy. No mods at all on this engine. So if you go buy this car, well, man, I'm in my garage. Sorry, I'm trying to get some zoom-out pictures, but it's not working too good. But if you go buy this car completely factory stock, okay, nothing done to it whatsoever, and then you get a Pro Tune, you're going to be close to, you're going to be at 260 horsepower all-wheel. Which, I'm sorry, that's crazy on a 4-cylinder motor. It's nuts, like on the EJ257, the STI engine, you're going to need a full turbo back and a Pro Tune to get that same number. So if you're thinking about buying one of these new FA24s, these cars are sick. There we go, I zoomed out. These cars are great, and the new motors are amazing. I've owned this car for a year, but I'm just so amazed every time I get in this car how much horsepower and torque it has. And the new interior on this car is just, it's great. They don't look outdated. They don't look old. If you look at last year's model, it just looks like it looks like it's from 2009. But these new ones look good, especially with that Cobb programmer and that white shift knob. Come on. These cars are beautiful. Now, this car right here is fully bolted on. ETS downpipe, ETS extreme exhaust. I even have a pitch stop that's installed underneath the ETS intercooler, which you can't see, but it's red just like everything else. But it's pretty. I got the charge pipe, ETS cold air intake with the Pro Tune. Now, I'm putting down 347 all-wheel horsepower, which rounded off, let's just say 350 all-wheel horsepower. I know, for me, I'm a technical guy, it's 347 all-wheel, but let's just round it off. 350 all-wheel HP, and it's 358, or if you don't want to round it off, 360 all-wheel drive torque. Now, the FA24, which is what this is, if it's just an intake alone, only an intake, nothing else, you buy this car brand new off the showroom floor, and you're like, hey man, I'm going to mod my car, alright? Remember, the STI with, full exhaust on the car with a Pro Tune, 260 horsepower all-wheel drive, alright? Well, guess what this car is with just an intake? You're not spending the $1,300 on a downpipe. You're not spending the $1,300 on exhaust. Like, you're just buying the car. Alright? And you do just intake alone. You're at 295 all-wheel horsepower, 315 foot-pounds of torque with just an intake and a Pro Tune. Like, these new Subarus, I am sorry, but they're putting down crazy, crazy numbers. Coco, would you get out of here? I'm talking car stuff to people. Okay? Anyway. I'm talking cars. You can call me 7 days a week. If it's about something else, I don't want to talk to you. But if you talk to me and you say you want to talk about cars, I'll answer the phone. I might talk to you for a little bit. But isn't that crazy? Just intake on the FA24 with the Pro Tune is 295 all-wheel horsepower. Let's just round it off. 300 wheel horsepower, 315 foot-pounds of torque. And that's to the wheels. And that's just with an intake alone. Only an intake. No charge pipe, no intercooler, no downpipe, no nothing. You know what I mean? Now, a 2014 STI turbo back exhaust, like everything, that means downpipe, full exhaust all the way back, and injectors. And injectors will get 300 horsepower and 305 foot-pounds of torque. So, Subaru has really made a massive improvement with this new engine. Now, we all know, if you keep up with Subaru and you're researching these cars, it's a bigger displacement, okay? It's 2,400 cc's, which to me is crazy, putting down the power numbers this motor puts down. You know? Versus an STI. Now, an STI is an awesome car, don't get me wrong. But Subaru completely redesigned for 2022 and beyond, you know. The engine, everything. And what's really impressive is the power numbers. The power numbers from this engine, to me, is very, very impressive. You know, there again, I'm at 347 all-wheel HP, 358 foot-pounds of torque, and that's on 93 octane. That's not doing any ethanol blends, nothing. Like, and that's with the Pro Tune, all that kind of stuff, so it's really impressive. The power numbers are very impressive for the new WRXs. Like, and this is a WRX. This is not an STI. This is just a WRX. But with the mods, and the parts, and the time, and the money, and the wrench time spent, it just turns into a beautiful piece of machinery. And I guess I'm kind of making this video for guys out there thinking about, hey, I want to buy a WRX. Like, these cars are cool. Like, I'm hearing online they're putting down good power. Wait till you mod that sucker. Wait till you mod that sucker. Because I'm telling you what, these things just take off like a bolt of lightning. Like, especially with the all-wheel drive system in this car. You know, Coco, move. Love you. And the exhaust, like, I always got to show off these blue tips because I really like them. I know I got to shine them up. Like, I spent a lot of money on these stupid things, but, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say stupid. I should say precious things for the car. But yeah, to me, it's just really impressive. Like, it really is, because with the AJ257, it's a smaller displacement motor. Or I don't know if that's true. I don't know, I'll have to research that. I might be wrong, but these engines perform so well. And twin squirrel turbo versus single, that's going to help you in power. Technology is just moving along, And for me, for the last of the breed, like, everything's going to go electric. And us guys that like to work on our cars and tune them and put performance parts on them, what are we going to do when everything goes electric? Like, we're not going to have anything like this no more. And I really think having a gasoline-powered car nowadays is something special, because you know what? We're the last years of it happening. Like, within 10 years, we're not going to have anything like this anymore. We're really not, guys. And if you're thinking about buying a new car, I really suggest getting the new Subaru WRX. I really do. Because once you're hooked on Subaru, you're hooked. Like, I know for a fact I'm hooked. I'm so in love with Subaru, it's insane. And I work all day long. Now I pay all my bills and mortgages and other car payments, this car payment, four-wheeler payments, wife payments. They're expensive too, but I try my best to save my money. I'm going to work on this car. Like, I will be getting bigger brakes. Like, I don't want these wimpy, snippy brakes on here. I just don't. I don't like it. They don't look good. I don't like it at all. Like, look how small that rotor is. Like, look at that. I mean, come on, dude. Some of us guys are bigger than that. Like, that's wimpy. So I'm going to fix that problem. I will be getting carbon fiber everything. Carbon fiber everything. I promise, guys. I will. I'm just a normal dude. Like, I work for a living, and I don't have any money, dude. I'm broke as a joke, and it's not even funny, but when I do have extra money, man, I'm gonna do what I love to do, and let's work on this car. This car has 1,090 miles on it. Now, in all my videos, I always try to give an update of how many miles I have on the car. But I'm proud of that. Like, I'm proud of the fact that I've owned this car. It'll be a year on April 20th, which is coming up. And I only got 1,090 miles on it. So, to me, in my mind, I put too many miles on it. But to some of you guys, some of y'all might have already owned this car for a year and put, 10,000 miles on the sucker. But that's okay, because you got to use the car too to help your lives. But for me, for the first time in my life, I bought something that's a car. It's expensive. I get it. They're expensive. But I did it because I wanted to build it. I wanted to put parts on it. I wanted to do something that I always dreamed of doing when I was a younger man. Me now, I'm getting older. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I don't have a lot of time left. And, in 10 years from now, I'll be 50 flipping years old, full of wrinkles and gray hairs. And, I'll still have a hot wife. But other than that, I'm going to build this car. And now we got ETS intake. And that's everything, I got the pair and charge pipe, pair and pulley cover, ETS intercooler. I also got the Perrin pitch stop behind it. I have the, well, you can't see it, but it's down there. But I have the ETS downpipe, which is a pain in the rear end to put on. Watch some of my earlier videos. It's a pain in the rear end to put that thing on. But look, I'm no one special. I put it on there. And if I can do it, if David could put the if David could put that on there, any of you guys can too. Because you're going to run into issues like these studs. They're still here. But the factory studs strip out. These bolts stick. And I had to get new bolts and nuts and all that kind of stuff to get it put back on. But that's what I had to do. But to be honest with you, there's a lot of fun involved. Like, there's a lot of enjoyment involved in doing the work yourself. Like, there really is, because you figure it out on your own. Second, you're not paying someone else to do the work for you. You're saving money. And you're learning. You're learning. And a lot of these things on this car I'm doing by myself. And I'm learning as I go. Like, I am not a car mechanic at all. I drive a semi-truck. But I just have a love, an absolute love for the automobile. And I really think we're living in the time where if you have a combustion engine with a turbocharger, like, we're in the last 5 or 6, 7 years of being able to own one before they tax us to death for owning it. And that's just my opinion. But guys, listen. If you want to buy a car that's awesome for the money, that you can mod out to the max end, they're going to be coming out with parts for this car for a long, long time. This is a 22 WRX. I mean, come on. They're going to come out with parts for this car. Aftermarket companies are going to be coming out with parts for this car for a very long time. I suggest you guys go and get one. If you're listening to this video and you want one of these cars, figure it out. Put it in your driveway. Get this car in your driveway and start modding it. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much effort to put 350 wheel horsepower to the wheels. And I'm telling you, you know, only with 350 all-wheel horsepower, this thing will scoot rear end, okay? This thing will scoot. You will not be disappointed. These are really good cars. I've always had a fascination and a love for Subaru. You know, I think I really enjoy the fact that they're a horizontally opposed flat-4 engine. And they're turbo. I love small engines that have a turbocharger that put out some really good horsepower. Girls, y'all get out of my way. Thank you. But I've really enjoyed this car. I'm trying to mod it out, like, piece by piece. You know, I wish I could upload more videos, but I can't because I feel like I need to buy mods for it before I can, like, upload something. So I was out here. I got off work a little early today, and I just wanted to make a video of kind of the things I'm thinking about and what's on my mind, and share it with all of you other Subaru lovers. And I just want y'all to know that if you love your car, you're going to be able to mod it. Like, keep going. Don't give up. Like, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep this beautiful red Subaru as mint as I possibly can. And I'm going to keep modding it. Like, I will work on this car. I will work on this car more than I mod it. I mean, wow. Let me rephrase that. I will work on this car more than I drive it. There you go. That's the better way to say it. I will mod the crap out of it. I don't know why I said that. But I'm going to mod the crap out of it way more than I drive the car. And I guess it's just because I love it. Like, I really do care about this car. And I want to make it the best version it could ever be in my own mind's eye. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably have one of these, and it's probably way cooler than my car. You know, a lot of guys out there got way more money than me, but that's okay. And I want them to mod their car, and I want them to have the best car on the road because you know what? They worked hard in their own way, and they deserve it. But I just wanted everyone to know, like, keep going. These new engines on the Subaru are awesome. Like, these things have explosive torque, explosive horsepower. I'm at 21.6 pounds of peak boost out of a stock Turbski. Stock Turbski. 21.6 pounds of boost. I think it came stock with like 11. But anyway, I've been rambling on now for 21 minutes, and I just want to kind of give hope to some of you guys that are out there who maybe just picked one of these up. Maybe you just picked up your new 22 WRX and you're looking at videos on YouTube thinking, like, dude, what should I do? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm just telling you, man, one part at a time, 1 week at a time. Save that money. Put $100 back every single week until you got enough to buy the intercooler. Until you got enough to buy this little thing. Or the ETS intake, even. Charge pipe, like. Just save up that money because I know it's not easy making your car payment plus modding your car. It's not easy. And another thing is, don't worry about your flipping warranty. Like, if you're going to mod your car, just know you're going to void your warranty. And if you're going to work on your car, don't be afraid to work on it if something messes up. Like, just fix it. Keep going. Buy an aftermarket part and keep going. I voided my warranty at about 800 miles. And did I care? Not a single bit. Because I knew why I bought this car, and it was for me. For me to enjoy, for me to mod, for me to do what I truly love and truly wanted to do. Which was to mod a car. Not only that, but mod a brand new car. And to keep that car as new as possible for as long as I can. And I nerd out on that. Like, to me, I'm the biggest nerd when it comes to stuff like that. And this sucker isn't going to have any miles on her. Like, I promise you guys, like, I'm going to make some videos of me driving and doing all this and that, but I know I should make more of those. More of those kind of videos, like where it's actually out of the garage, but I don't know. I'm just a car lover, and I got a cool car. For me, it's a cool car. Now, Subaru, like, once you have a love for Subaru, dude, you're hooked. You're hooked. And these cars have one of the most aftermarket trends to them. Like, I don't think you're ever going to be able to stop. Like, go buy a Subaru today, okay? Go buy one. Trade in your Honda, trade in whatever you're driving. Because you know you want all-wheel drive. You know you do. And just keep the mods coming for it. And enjoy working on it yourself. Enjoy that. Because honestly, that's the most important part. Like, enjoying your car yourself. Anyway, this whole video was about the new FA motor. You know, these motors put out a lot of horsepower and a lot of torque for what they are. And to me, it's very impressive. When I was in high school, the 1998 LS1 Camaro was 325 horsepower crank. to the crank. And all the rich kids at school had one of those, and I was jealous as hell. And just to know I got a WRX that would spank it, like without even an effort. To me, that's impressive. You know, I'm putting 347 to the wheels, and come on. Like, that to me is just so cool. Out of a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder motor. That's astounding. You know, I've always said, like, if someone told me they had 300 horsepower to the crank out of a 4-cylinder back in the day, I would have said, you were lying through your teeth. I would have turned around, walked away, and quit talking to them just because I knew they were full of you know what. But not anymore. Not these days. Not in 2022, 2023. 2023 WRXs are already out. Anyway, guys, keep going, keep building, keep believing in yourself, most importantly, and do not lose the love for your car. I don't care if you're modding a WRX, a Mustang, whatever you got. I don't care what it is, man. Just do not give up the love for your car. If you're still paying on it, pay it off. Keep building. Don't ever sell it. Don't trade it in. If you start building your car, do not trade it in on something else, because I've done that, and I've always regretted my decision. I'm 40 years old. I will pay this car off, and I will own it forever. And who knows, one day this car might be 800 horsepower. Like, who knows? Like, it can happen. It's possible. And I want y'all to know that it's possible for you. That if you love your WRX or whatever you're driving, it doesn't matter what it is, keep the love for it and keep going, keep building, keep believing. Because it's a passion. Keep believing in your passion. Because I guess what's most important is what keeps you happy. And if you enjoy it in the way that I do, then I know you're on the right track. Alright guys, y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all for watching my video. And please subscribe. I just passed 200 subscribers, and I can't believe it. To me, it's amazing. Listen to all my stuff that I say or whatever. But thank y'all so much. Alright, bye-bye.